Okay, I'm back with yet another video, Beatle related, Paul McCartney related. It's Paul's new book that's just released today. Paul McCartney, 1964, Eyes of the Storm. And this is a book, say, just came out today, that is hardcover, very hefty. It's got a lot of photographs in here. 35 millimeter photos from Paul McCartney, taken from the end of 1963 through early 1964, which the Beatles became an international sensation and changed the course of music history, and still do today. Um, if you haven't checked my video just before this one, please do. It was Paul McCartney in a BBC interview talking about a new Beatles song going to be coming out in 2023. And I want to go through this book a little bit. This is the first time I'm looking at it. It still has the cellophane on it. Now, I know this was available online. A lot of people got this online. I was figuring that this was going to be about $60 in the US here. I was shocked when I just brought this up to the register in my local Barnes & Noble, and they rung it up with the tax. $81.47, and I'm telling you, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting 60 something dollars, I guess. But then I looked on the back, and it clearly says here $75 USA and $99 in Canada. So this is an expensive book, and if it wasn't for the fact that I love the Beatles and Paul and collect stuff, I wouldn't bother. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing this if it's a book on Justin Bieber. You can bet your life on that. All right, so let's take the trusty X-Acto knife, and let's just gently cut the cellophane here to get a head start, because I'm going to take a look at some of this book for the first time. I'm sure some of you do as well. Let's rip that cellophane off here, and I see we got what looks like a yellow OB strip. OB is what they call it on records, right? But let's first get that. Well, I was going to take it off. It is removable. I don't think I'll bother with that here. All right. And of course, Paul says in the back, millions of eyes were suddenly upon us, creating a picture I will never forget. And there's some writing from Paul. All right. Okay. Now, a lot of pages here. Let's just open one at random. Okay. It looks like the press, cameraman, interested in the Beatles. I can see already there's lots of stuff here. I don't even know where to begin. All right. Those smoking Beatles. And there's George and John. All right. This looks like to be Frida Kelly. I'm not sure, but I can already see there are a lot of photographs to go through here that I'm not going to be able to do. All right. As you can see, a lot of candid shots. And there's also notations. I mean, when the book starts, what do we have here? At first, we have a foreword by Paul. And there's a nice early shot of Paul. Introduction, Beatle Land, the world in 1964. I don't know how to say her name, so I won't. Jill. I don't want to mispronounce it. Lepore. Talking about different kinds of chapters here. Let's see what we got, for example. Before I get to the chapters, more photos. Titles such as, oh, here's a nice Jane Asher photo, by the way. I'm sorry I'm getting off track here, but the beauty of Jane Asher over there. So like stuff like this: Liverpool, London, Paris, New York, Washington D.C., Miami. And I like that we have all the notes here. Here's a shot of Peter Asher, a young shot of Peter. Mal Evans, world's greatest roadie. Okay, we got good old Mal. Let's go ahead to some photos. Here's a nice photo. I like this candid shot of Cynthia Lennon. Very nice. I tell you. There you go. This says it all, doesn't it? Beatlemania. How far can we go here, folks? I'm just going to go ahead to some color photos, I guess. There's so much to see. Picture of Ringo. Picture of Neil Aspinall taking it easy over there, relaxing on a day off, as it says. Picture of George. So you see what you're in for here. Very good pictures. And I'm sure stories and the like too as well. I'm glad we got a nice shot of Brian Epstein there, without whom none of this would have been possible. And how much do we do here? How much do we do? Let's see if we can get another colored shot. Ah, here we go. I was looking for one of John and Cynthia. And on that note, I guess I'll say that's it. I mean, there's so many pages, so many stills to go through and everything. But this is a really cool book. It's just over 330 pages, 335 pages, counting, you know, the acknowledgement section and all that. Yeah, this is really cool to have. Nice souvenir. 1964, Eyes of the Storm, Paul McCartney. Get yours now, or better yet, have somebody get it to you for a gift.